Hey everybody out there, it's Manny's Galaxy. This is David Patrick Wilson and we're gonna rock. What's the matter with the clothes I'm wearing? Can't you tell that your tie's too wide? What tie? Maybe I should get some old tab collars. Welcome back to the age of jive. Woo! Where you been hiding out, baby honey? Get dressed with the smoke up the money. Everybody's talking about the beat sound funny, but it's still rock and roll to me. Woo! What's the matter with the car I'm driving? Tell that it's out of style. It's out of style? Should I get a set of white wall tires? Are you gonna push the miracle mile? Well, I might. Nowadays you can't be too sentimental. Your best bets are true. You know continental. Funk, everything is all junk, still rock and roll to me. Oh, it doesn't matter what you say in the paper, 'cause it's always been the same old scene. There's a new band in town and you can't get the sound from the story in a magazine. Ain't that your teenage dream? How about a pair of pink sidewinders and a pair of pants? You can really be a bull baby, if you just give it half a chance. Waste your money on a new set of speakers, you get more mileage of a cheap pair of sneakers. Now please do wait, let's wait, and it's still rock and roll to me. All right, people. What's the matter with the crown I'm hanging? Don't you know that it's out of touch? Shouldn't try to be a straight A student. Yeah, maybe that's the problem. Don't you know about the new fashion, honey? All you need is looks and a whole lot of money. That crazy blue wave, it's crazy anyway, it's still rock and roll to me. Everybody's talking about the new sound, but it's still rock and roll to me. Oh yeah, it sure is. Woo-hoo, yeah. All right, all right. Hey, here we are, man. It's Monday night, 6 p.m. Manny's Galaxy. Yours truly, David Patrick Wilson, and the boss over there in the corner, behind the cameras, my beautiful, wonderful wife, Nan Gil Wilson, running the show like she always does. You know what I mean? Hey, I'm doing a little Billy Joel today because, Billy's a neighborhood kid. Actually, I call him a neighborhood kid. We're both from out on Long Island. He lived in the next township over in Oyster Bay Township, actually in the town of Syosset. I knew all the guys in his band, the Hassles, Freddie Beckmeyer, Stevie Beckmeyer. Al Stegmeyer was a drummer. They had quite a unit, man. They played all over the place on the island. And he used to play piano at the piano bar, man. I even sang with him solo every once in a while. I think I told the story once before. My mother dated a guy named Bob Madigan, and Robert had a restaurant in Huntington down on 110, and Route 110 in Huntington. If you know where that is, anybody shout it out. Speaking of which, anybody out there? We got people out there tonight? We do? We don't? No? Anybody? Well, whoever's out there, you're out there, and we're here. God bless y'all. And so anyway, he had this piano bar, and Billy used to play there. And he was too young to play. I think he was anyway. He might have been 18 by that time. We're at the same age. I think maybe Billy's a little bit younger than me. But and I used to go. Friday nights, man, I would dress up to the nines, and I would go and hit these bars, and sing for for drinks and meals. See, I literally sing for my supper. But it was the Mill Pond, and then there was that one, and there was the Heritage House. I know Billy played the Heritage too. Anyway, You know, I don't know if he knew who I was, but I certainly knew who he was because he was a great musician even back then, just as a kid. Obviously, he was picked up real early, and you know, that's what he did. He played, and you know, drinking age back then was 18, so it's a little bit easier to cruise into these clubs. But you know, so tonight I'm just going to do a couple of songs that I picked out that I really like. That really kind of personify the period. You know, we're talking the late 60s. And, you know, by about that time, everybody was pretty much fed up with the war, and everybody's just looking for a way to, you know, the war in Vietnam. Many people, I forget, it's 50 years ago, nobody remembers these things. You know, it's really strange. People can't remember as far back as January 6th. Now, I don't want to get political, but hey, come on, really? This is America. You don't do this. You know? Turn us into a third world company. Know any good third world companies? They make sneakers. We just sang about them. Anyway, yeah, you just don't do that, man. It's not the thing to do. But, you know, back then, it was you were kind of bound by the choices that your families made and your parents made for your futures. You know, if you wanted to go to college, you wanted to, like, I know Billy, his parents, he trained classically. You know, he wanted to play baseball. I know, you know, anyway. But, you know, they expected him to become a classical master. I think he did all right. He is a classical master, just a different kind of class, different classical. And, you know, my family wanted me to become an attorney, wanted me to become a lawyer. They had big plans, man. I was at Columbia University. I was going to Columbia, you know, and after I graduated in '67, you know, I didn't want to go to college, man. I wanted to do the Kerouac thing. I wanted to hit the road and find out about life, and you know, I don't know. It's just this curiosity. Maybe that was the problem. It's a straight A student. That's too much thinking. That was the deal. I thought myself right out of the Ivy League and into the neighborhood playhouse, School of Theater. Speaking of which, you know, I started training my acting classes this past weekend, and we got a great group of people that are coming in. We're trying to train some people to get into this business, so who want to be in this business, because we could sure use them. There's a lot of dog actors out there. Anyway, so I think I'm going to move on here. Going to do my second tune. And this falls into that, you know, nobody could tell me anything back then. I'm not quite sure too many can do that now, but back then it was, you know, virtually impossible. But here we go.
Keep it to yourself, it's my life. Keep it to yourself, it's my life.
Yeah, there you go. My life, it's your life. God, if you're not living it, man, if you're not tuned into some dream that you're living in, find one fast. It goes fast. I don't care how young or old you are. You're not too old to dream, you know what I mean? There's still plenty of life out there. I mean, look at me, man. You know? Well, maybe you shouldn't look at me. This is probably not the way you want to go to get here. Yeah, it's been some rough road out there, boy, I'll tell you what. You know, you stick around long enough, you'll probably get the whole story. You might even get bored with it, who knows. It certainly wasn't boring for me. As a matter of fact, you know, I can't remember ever in my life ever being bored. You know, maybe that's just a consequence of, you know, extreme ADHD, right? What is it? What is it called? ADD? The attention deficit disorder, is that what that is? Yeah, I probably always had that, but you know, I would take it to the extreme because I would try anything and do everything, and man, you know, it was about life. That's really what I wanted. I wanted to live, man. I wanted to be live. I like this live stuff. You know, I don't know that I'm doing all that well at it, but you'll tell me, right? Hey, and by the way, you know, there's lots of ways to be involved with us. You can send us, you know, you can email us at, williegilly.com, you know, info@williegilly.com, or you can email me, David at williegilly. You can email Nan at williegilly.com, you know. You can, if you're like into writing letters, which who does that anymore? You know, we've got a P.O. Box 1, how about that? Goshen, New York, 10924. I lived all my life to get a P.O. Box 1. No, who has those, man? You know, you see those, these guys send you P.O. boxes, got 25 numbers ever. P.O. Box 1, Goshen, maybe it's a function of being a smaller area. I don't know. Anyway, back to Billy Joel. Hey, Bill, you know, I used to run into him occasionally. You got that fan on over there?
No.
What's that outside?
The rain.
Oh, it's the rain. It's raining out, man. We need the rain too. I tell you what. Billy, you know, we used to hang out. He used to hang out at a place I frequented up on the east side when I was living up there. I wasn't doing music at the time. I was really mostly acting stuff. And I used to drop into Jimmy Polis's place, JP's, uptown on the east side. And then he had tracks over on the other side of town, on 72nd Street. I know Billy played down there a bit, you know. And but we'd run into each other every once in a while. He's a pretty cool character. He's all right. He wasn't a very tall guy, but he was, you know, packed with talent, just every inch. Really talented guy. Anyway, so you know, you want to get in touch with. Look, you can get T-shirts. We got starter packs. I got VIP packs. You know, we've got stuff. If I'm putting together an inner circle that if you wanted to, you know, have a regular meet and greet every week or every couple of weeks, we do a live online, you know, a Zoom meetings and talk about what's up with you and talk about. It's not just about me, you know. I want to know what's going on with you guys. You know, I want to know what's going on with my audience. I want to know if there's an audience out there that really wants to connect, because that's really what it's all about for me, you know. I do this. I'm not doing this in a vacuum. I hope. I'm trusting that that's not the case. No entertainer does really who wants to be a real entertainer. You want to connect with people and share and interact. You know, that's what it's about, man. It's about community. It's about getting people together and celebrating. And we need celebration, boy. I mean, come on, when you see what's happening in the rest of the world, God bless the people in the Ukraine. And, you know, when you come on this Monday night show, you know, we sponsor a bunch of stuff for the Ukraine. We're looking to, you know, raise more money for them. What a gallant effort these people are putting up against the pig of the Western world. I guess he's in the Western world, you know, Porky Putin. and his friend Porky Pumpkin, but it's the Porkies. A pair of Porkies. Anyway, I don't want to get off on that tangent, but I could. So here we go. What time? How much time we got here, Mama?
6:17.
Whoa, I gotta get moving. All right, how about this one? Come down to reality, and that's fine with me, 'cause let them all behind. I'm in a New York state of mind. I'm just taking a Greyhound off that Hudson River line. 'Cause I'm in a New York state of mind. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's me. I'm in a New York state of mind almost all the time. That's why I'm back here. You know, I lived in Hollywood, Wolf, man, I'm telling you. Well, I mean, I tried that so many times. I tried living out there 4 different times over 20 years, 40-year span. How many years is it? God, don't even remind me. I mean, I was there for 5 years in the 70s and 5 years in the 80s and 5 years in the 90s and I give 5 years in the 10s too, I guess. I don't know. 20 something. But man, you know what? It finally got me. I just said, you know what? And I did really well out there, man. I worked whenever I wanted to, did whatever I wanted to. You know, I had my first record signing out there, movies and TV and all of that. Did a series with Ed Asner. And, I mean, I was very successful out there. Made lots of money, you know. Sent it all home so my family could spend it. What a trip that was. Hi, I'm home. Let's break into the bank account and start another business. What bank account? I was sending like, 30 grand a week home. It was unbelievable. Oh, there's nothing? Oh, okay, I get it. Anyway. But that's when I met my lovely bride. I finally got back here. And all the time, that New York state of mind kept me coming back here. And I've known Nan since we were 12 years old. We were in the 6th grade, 7th grade, something? 6th grade. And I didn't even live in this town then. And in the town where she lived. Then I moved back in there to go to high school. My uncle was a teacher there. I met her on a sledding hill. Anyway, that's a long story too. I got 5 minutes, time for me to get going. My last number is what I sang to my lovely bride the night we got married. And I hope I can keep it together long enough to get this thing sung, Don't go changing to try and please me. You never let me down before. And don't imagine you're too familiar, and I don't see you just the way you are. I don't want clever conversation. I never want work that hard. I just want someone that I can talk to. I want you just the way